Hey guys, I'm here to read your lesson for this week. I'm also going to do the assessment in this video. The assessment is super easy this week. It's just one page, so I'm not going to do two separate videos. Okay, so make sure you watch this video all the way to the end. Okay, this week's lesson packet is going to be dated 5/11. Okay, so 5/11. It says our lesson objective this week is to understand how to represent and compare whole numbers and the relationship between the numbers. Okay, I've put an ABC down here with base 10 blocks. If you guys can get on ABC, please do that. If not, it's okay. It's not an assignment. It's just extra for you. This one also says education.com. It's a place value baking game. If you're able to get on there and do that, let's do it. If not, that's okay. It's just extra stuff. Okay. This says our objective is also going to be using objects, pictures, and expanded and standard forms to represent numbers up to 500. You guys remember I talked to you about it at the beginning and kind of at the middle of the year. It's a slinky. So our standard form is going to be the slinky all the way. I don't have my slinky with me. It's at school, but it's all the way pushed together. And then so that's a number by itself. So like 500. Okay. Or 500, let's say 513. And then if we want expanded form, that's our slinky all the way out. Okay. So that is going to look like what we did last week with the expanded form. We did, let me show you guys real quick on this little piece of paper or on this little whiteboard. So last week we did expanded form. So if Miss Pollard said 513, we're going to say 500 plus 13. Okay. That's expanded form. Okay. Expanded. Okay. That's expanded form. But our standard form is going to be 513. Okay. Remember, this is our slinky put together. Standard. It's a slinky put together. And then when we want to do expanded, we need to stretch it out. Okay. Like a slinky does. Stretch that slinky out. Okay. All right. Let's look at the next thing. So the next thing says, it says your assignment is expanded form match, which is going to look like, I believe this next page right here. So expanded form match. So you're going to look at your number and you're going to look down here and let's see the first one together. So it's 80. So let's look down here and see which one is expanded form. Well, there it is. 80 plus 0. So we're going to cut and we're going to paste up there. If you don't have scissors and glue, that's okay. Come down here, find the answer, 80 plus 0. Plenty of room for you to write it right here, 80 plus 0, okay? Then you're going to go ahead and do all of these for me. This is the assignment that your mom or dad will turn in on Dojo or on email this week, okay? In your packet, you also should have had a hundreds, tens, and ones mat, okay, to help you work if you need to. I also put in there some base 10 blocks. Well, these are hundreds. And then the other sheet should have tens and ones, okay? Use those if you need to on that assignment. If you need to break them up and show them in base 10 on the mat, do it. Let's look at one that we might need to do that with. We might need to do that with 111. So we'll cut up our base 10 blocks. And over here, we would have our hundreds block, right? And then over here, we would need 110s block. And then over here, we would need ones block. If that's what you need to help you with your assignment, use it. That's why Miss Pollard's giving it to you. Okay? Things that we would have had in the classroom. Okay? The last thing I'm going to do is read over your assessment. It should say Math Assessment 9, okay? Look at that. Just 4 little problems, okay? Just want you to write the 3-digit number in the box. So you're going to tell me what this expanded, remember, what this expanded number is together, So we want the standard form. Miss Pollard wants standard form right here. Standard. So I just want the number. Whatever this number put together like a slinky, what number is that? Okay? All right. All right, so that should wrap us up with our assignments. We should be finished with assignments for the year by the 22nd of May. So have your parents email Dojo those into me so I can get those into the grade book. And then next week, I will probably have a short video or an email sent out to you guys with a fun little game that I had made on quizzes. We did that one time before. I think it was before Christmas for one of our reviews, and you guys seemed to really enjoy it. So I've made you guys another game to play at home if you choose to over all of the things that we've gone over this year, and just to see how you do. Just play it and see how you guys do. Again, if your parents have any questions, just email me or Dojo me and I will get right back to you. All right, talk to you later. Bye.